Pusan was actually named after his hometown, which is Pusan in Korea. Bisu now taking up a defensive position. He's got that earlier nexus. It's really going to compound his advantage as long as he keeps getting those. As long as he keeps getting those probes, getting those mining, and he's just got that faster expansion. And as long as he doesn't get damaged by Pusan from faster tech, his advantage in economy is just going to keep growing. I really don't think those manor pylons at the beginning for Pusan were very effective because it did slow down his tech and it did also slow down his expansion, which is really going to hurt him in the long run. You can see observers are now going out right now for both players, and third gateway being added for Bisu. Now something Pusan is known for is just late game or mid-late game, just getting tons and tons of gateways and just pumping out units, and as the Koreans say it, like a gangster. So we'll have to see. Pusan is known for his macro, and he's not really known for his creative ideas as much, but we'll have to see how he plays this out. Right now I can see some forces moving across the map, maybe scouting probes, but I think Bisu is actually now going out to contain, and there's Bisu's force right there, picks off a scouting observer, and is now going to back off for now. Pusan actually the forces seem to be quite matched, and Pusan is getting that citadel. Robotics support is now up for Bisu. We can see the deviation here because Pusan really likes to get those zealot leg speeds. That's one of his signature playstyles, and after that he's going to be able to get that Templar. However, Templar is going to come out later than the Reaver, and he's adding two gateways right now for a total of 4. And we probably will be seeing his gangster style, where he does get those mass units. Pusan now moving closer and closer to Bisu's natural. Bisu still inside his natural, getting ready to defend. Sees this unit, and Bisu is going to retreat for now. He's going to lose 1 Dragoon in the process. And here comes Bisu. He's going to come in, focus fires 1 Dragoon. 1 Dragoon goes down. He's got a larger force, and he did have a larger surround. So he is going to force Pusan to back off. Bisu, once he gets those Reavers out, it's really going to be up to Pusan to defend as well as he can, because Pusan really won't have anything to deal with those Reavers for a while. And their armies are actually matched in size. So the Reaver is now out. Looks like there's probably 1 Reaver in there. Pusan is now taking the high ground to defend. There's only 2 Dragoons here to defend from a Reaver. He's coming in right now. Dragoon moving over, and does deter that Reaver right now. But the Reaver is not only useful in harassing, it's also useful for attacking enemy forces. Here comes the Reaver, takes a shot, and lots of Dragoons going down. Pusan still does still have that high ground advantage, but it looks like Bisu does have a superior force with that Reaver, which does splash damage and huge amounts of damage. And Pusan losing a lot, Bisu also losing a lot. It looks like a quite equal battle. Pusan does have the advantage of reinforcements, but Bisu is now going to be able to contain. He's got that high ground. It's just going to be impossible for Pusan to push out from this point. Reaver coming in, it's going to do some harassing. Probes better get out of there. Scarab is fired, gets stuck, and boom, tons of probes go down. Pusan, this is not looking very good for him. He's not going to be able to push out. He fails to get that Reaver dead. Adding another gateway. Templar Archives is also up. You can see Bisu is just going to get a larger and larger advantage. He's got that Reaver, whereas Pusan does not. So Pusan is not going to be able to push out here because he has to go through that small choke, because he's going to have to face high ground units, and because there's Reavers which do splash damage. So when units are all clumped up by going through that choke, it's just going to hurt Pusan more and more. So Bisu has played this very well. Very nice micro when he attacked with that Reaver and his force up into that choke, and now he's got the better territory, he's got the better high ground advantage, and that's really going to help him in containing Pusan. Pusan, he's not really going to be able to break out of this, and what he has to do is he's just got to pick off this Reaver, and he's got to take the chance. But the Reaver's coming in right now. Reaver close to the middle, fires its Scarab through, and lots of probes go down, tons of probes go down. That's going to hurt Pusan a lot. Pusan does not look happy about this, and he knows he's got to push out soon, or else Bisu is just going to get further and further ahead. Very nice harass there. That observer, it looks like it failed to spot the shuttle last time. And Bisu just has a huge force. Pusan now pushing out. He's got those Templar, but he's funneling through this tiny choke, and he's forcing his way up high ground, which is not going to work at all in his favor. 2 Reavers are now here back to support this containment. And Bisu is now going to be able to expand since Pusan cannot get out and pressure. Pusan actually could have done some storm drops, but unfortunately he is trying to break out of this, which is going to be impossible to break out of with these 2 Reavers and high ground advantage. Nice storms go off, but it's not going to work. GG.